Most people get stuck overthinking hosting, domains, design, SEO, fonts, colors, and by the end of it, they've spent hours doing nothing. Let's fix that. In this crash course, you'll learn exactly what you need, where to get it, and how to launch your site fast. I'll admit it, building a website does sound complicated, but it doesn't have to be. The problem? Too many choices. Do you need WordPress or Wix? Should you get shared hosting or VPS? What about themes, plugins, and SEO? It's easy to get lost in the details, but here's the truth. Most websites only need a few simple things to get started. This isn't about spending weeks perfecting every pixel. This is the quick, no-nonsense version so you know exactly what to do, where to go, and how to launch your site fast. By the end of this video, you'll have a clear roadmap to get your website online without the confusion. The essentials. What every website needs. Before worrying about colors, fonts, or fancy animations, let's talk about what actually makes a website work. You need 3 things. First, a domain name. This is your website's address. Without it, nobody can find you. Second, web hosting. This is where all your website's files, images, and content actually live. No hosting? No website. Third, a website builder or CMS. This is what you'll use to design and manage your site. Now, where do you get these? For domains, check out Namecheap or GoDaddy. For hosting, shared hosting is the best option for most beginners. Hostinger, Bluehost, and SiteGround are solid choices. And for building your site, it depends on what you need. WordPress is the most flexible, Wix and Squarespace are beginner-friendly. And if you're selling products, Shopify is the best bet. Quick tip. Some hosting providers include a free domain, so check out our video on how to get a free domain before purchasing one separately. Also, if you need more details on choosing the right tools, check out our Best Website Builders video. Now that you know what you need, let's talk about how to structure your site before you start building. Website planning, what you need before building. So, you've got your domain, hosting, and website builder. Now what? Jumping straight into design without a plan is the fastest way to waste hours and end up with a site that doesn't work. So, before you start clicking around, you need a clear structure. First, figure out what the website is for. Is this a blog? A business site? An online store? Your goal will shape everything from the layout to the features you'll need. Next, map out the essential pages. A home page, an about page, a services or products page, and a contact page. That's it. No need to overcomplicate things. You can always add more later. And don't try to design everything from scratch. Look at other websites in your niche. Check out Dribbble, AWords, or even your competitors to see what works. Take notes, borrow ideas, and keep it simple. If you want a deeper dive into website structure, check out our Top Website Builders video. Now that you know what pages you need, let's talk about how to make your site actually look good. Design essentials. Making your site look good. A website that works is one thing. A website that looks good and keeps people around, that's where design comes in. But let's keep it simple. You don't need a degree in graphic design, just a few key things to make your site look clean, professional, and easy to use. First, pick a theme or template that actually fits your site. If you're on WordPress, Astra or GeneratePress are great because they're fast and customizable. If you're using Wix or Squarespace, stick with a template that's already close to what you need. Customizing from scratch takes longer and usually looks worse. Next, make sure your images and graphics don't suck. Blurry, outdated, or low-quality images ruin websites. Use high-quality photos from Unsplash or Pexels. If you need custom graphics, Canva is a solid free option. And if you want something unique, hire a designer. Finally, keep it simple. Stick to 1 or 2 fonts, a few colors, and plenty of white space. Overcomplicated designs just confuse visitors. The goal is clarity, not chaos. Want to really get into web design best practices? Do make sure you don't get trapped with the wrong website builder. Now that your site looks good, let's talk about making sure it runs fast and stays secure. Optimizing for speed and security. A slow, insecure website is basically useless. If it takes too long to load, people leave. If it's not secure, you're risking hacks, data leaks, and Google ranking your site lower. So here's how to fix both without overcomplicating it. First, speed. Your website needs to load fast or people will bounce. The easiest way to do that? Use a lightweight theme like Astra or GeneratePress. Optimize your images. WebP format keeps them looking sharp while loading faster. And install a caching plugin like WP Rocket or Lightspeed Cache to make everything run smoothly. Now, security. If your site isn't protected, it's only a matter of time before something goes wrong. Get an SSL certificate. Most hosting providers include this for free, so there's no excuse. Install a security plugin like WordFence or Sucuri to block threats. And always have automatic backup set up with a tool like Updraft Plus, so if something does happen, you can restore your site instantly. And don't forget SEO. A secure, fast website ranks higher on Google. Use proper headings, meta descriptions, and make sure your pages load quickly. Need a full breakdown? Check out our Website Performance and Security Guide video. Now that your site is fast and secure, let's wrap up with how to launch it and what to do next. At this point, your website is live. You've got your domain, hosting, a clean design, and everything's running fast and secure. So, what now? First, start adding content. A great-looking site is useless if it's empty. Whether it's blog posts, product listings, or service descriptions, fill it with useful information that keeps visitors engaged. Next, track your traffic. Set up Google Analytics to see who's visiting your site, what pages they're looking at, and where they're coming from. If you're not tracking, you're guessing. And finally, keep improving. No website is perfect on day one. As you start getting visitors, tweak things based on what's working. Test different headlines, change layouts if needed, and always look for ways to make your site better over time. Want to learn more about growing your website? Check out our The Real Reason Your Website Isn't Showing on Google video. You now know exactly what it takes to build a website without getting lost in the details. You've got your domain, hosting, website builder, structure, design, and security all figured out. Now the only thing left to do? Actually build it. If you found this helpful, hit the like button. It helps more people find this crash course. And if you want more in-depth guides on hosting, design, or growing your website, check out the videos we've linked below. Have questions? Drop them in the comments. And if your website is live, post a link. We'd love to see what you've built. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.